अस्सलाम वालेकुम। कैसे हैं आप लोग? हम दोबारा से हाज़िर हो गए हैं। पहले हम कोशिश कर रहे थे कि हम वापस ना आएँ इस शो पे पिछले हफ्ते के बाद, बट we're back. We're back with our दो मस्ताने show with my second mastana, me being the first one or the better one.
the better half. असल में हुआ ये कि हमारी जो टॉयलेट्स है ना इधर वो सब बैक्ड अप हो गए, तो उसकी वजह से थोड़ी सी यहाँ परेशानी हो गई थी, तो उसको हमने वो ठीक ठाक करके हम वापस आ गए हैं। तो जस्ट दैट।
बहरहाल आप लोग हमें हमारी कहानियां नहीं, दुनिया में क्या हो रहा है वो सुनने आए हैं।
बिल्कुल।
और ये बताएंगे कि दुनिया नहीं, ये बाजवा के साथ क्या हो रहा है भाई।
ओ डू यू थिंक
अपने नोट्स में पढ़ के बताइए क्या हो रहा है।
ये मैं वैसे उनका नाम नहीं लेना चाह रहा था क्योंकि
तो क्या नाम क्या उनका है? हैरी बाजवा? Oh, that's
वो
Harry
Dirty
Bajwa.
Harry. There's actually a guy named Dirty Harry there in fact.
Really?
Yeah, you know this man?
तो इसका नाम क्या है वैसे?
नहीं, इसका
Sorry,
नाम मतलब मैं तो उसको मैंने बाजवा, जनरल बाजवा कहता हूँ उनको।
जनरल साहब।
जर्नैल साहब।
तो क्या हो रहा है?
Who is no longer, as everyone knows, is no longer the general anymore.
Yeah.
Well, he is a general, but nobody cares, and because he's no longer in power. And honestly, Abdullah, I'm just going to take 30 seconds. I know I bore
take a minute.
I bore the shit out of you all the time, so
Take a minute, man.
I just want to say that, you know, Pakistan, as you know this, man, mazak se ilawa, I'm being serious here actually, Abdullah. You know, our country has so many different seasons.
Mm-hmm.
You know that, right? I mean, like cold, heat, beautiful weather.
Yeah.
We have the most scenic locations, I think, in all of you know, कहाँ Switzerland यार, जो अगर आप स्वाट में जाओ, गिलगित में जाओ, वहाँ
it's heaven on earth.
Heaven on earth, man. We have one of the most highest in abundance in terms of our raw materials, copper, salt, different types of minerals. It's the highest in all of Europe and Asia, man. Pakistan is such a beautiful country, man.
तो बाजवा ने क्या किया उस पे?
And वही ना मैं ये कहने वाला था कि I can't speak on Bajwa. I won't say Bajwa or anyone for that matter, but I will say that there were people in Pakistan over the last year or so that have totally destroyed that image, that emotion, that love that a lot of us actually felt for Pakistan. And we were so happy about where we were going in this country. We were going to be, Karachi was going to be the next Dubai. Right? That's what it was going to be. Tourist areas in all of the Gilgit area, in up in the in KPK. Beautiful trolls. What do you call those things? Those trolleys that go up on the wires? Chairlifts and all that kind of. The ski resorts that were out there, they were beautiful, man. And in the span of a year, we are going into default in terms of our economy. Right? We're the laughing stock of the entire world right now in terms of our political systems. I just think that it's really sad that we've gotten to this point. Now we're in a state where there has been a transition in leadership in the army. So the only thing that I can say now, and I'm going to end off by saying that I hope and pray that we can get back to that maqam that we were at just a year ago, man. And I'm heartbroken by what I've seen in our country. And I really hope that we no longer have to worry about, you know, gore chamdi ke log, you know. We don't need to worry about that. We should be proud of who we are as a nation. We should be proud of who we are as an identity. Be proud of who you are, man. Don't worry about listening to other people, man, and following their rules and regulations. Make your own rules and regulations. Anyway.
नहीं, आपने तो मेरे ख्याल है पूरे कौम के दिल की बात कह दी, because I'm sure a lot of people are feeling the same.
Yeah, they are, man.
लेकिन मैं बस इतना कहूँगा, just to wrap this up, this little speech of yours, आपके ऊंच नीच हर एक की जिंदगी में भी आती है, लोगों के, खानदानों के और मुल्कों के भी. We went from a very high position to a very low one within a span of 12 months, maybe less.
Actually 8 months, man.
8 months. लेकिन मेरा वही है ना, जो चीज़ एक बार गिरती है वो फिर चढ़ती भी है.
यानी कि तुम ये कह रहे हो कि this is a lesson for us and it's actually a blessing for us.
Yeah.
क्योंकि through this we've understood what our औकात was and now we understand our value.
हाँ, और मेरी अम्मी एक चीज़ बहुत अच्छी कहा करती थी, एक कहावत है, वो अक्सर कहती थी कि बेटा सुबह होने से पहले रात सबसे ज़्यादा तारीक होती है.
Wow.
The night is darkest before the first ray of sunlight.
Wow.
तो इस वक्त जो डार्कनेस है, it cannot get any darker is what I'm saying. इसका मतलब यही हो सकता है कि आगे जो है, there's a lot of hope.
I think so.
A lot of hard work too, but a lot of hope.
I couldn't put it better myself. That was so well put. And I'm just, I know you're talking about the positive aspect of it, man. I'm just talking about the disappointment and the मायूसी that we all felt over the past 6 to 8 months, man. लेकिन उस मायूसी के साथ हमें इस बात का भी एहसास हो गया है कि हमारी भी कोई वैल्यू है यार, एज एन अवाम.
बेशक.
अवाम को तुमने कभी देखा है? Did you ever see the अवाम come out in hundreds of thousands of people, man, without anyone asking them, without anyone giving them biryani or giving them rishwatein to come out and do whatever they can? They came out on their own, man.
नहीं, क्योंकि अब एहसास जो है ना जाग रहा है लोगों में. What's that word in Urdu यार? शऊर पैदा हो रहा है. शऊर पैदा हो रहा है.
The wisdom that's coming now.
शऊर पैदा हो रहा है.
We've never seen it in 75 years of our existence.
That's a good sign because it's the first time that is happening. कि लोग जो हैं, लोगों के जज्बात जो हैं,
Abdullah, man,
उजागर हो.
You're so right, man. When we used to go to Pakistan, did anyone ever know what the political system is compared to the establishment, to the neutrals? We never understood these concepts, man.
Yeah.
Whoever came and was our PM or our CM or whoever the hell they are, chief ministers or prime ministers, हम बस यार वो फूल फेंकते रहते थे यार हम गाड़ियों के ऊपर. बस यही करते रहते थे.
नहीं, अब वक्त बदलेगा इंशाल्लाह. उम्मीद की किरण, उम्मीद पे दुनिया कायम है और पाकिस्तान भी कायम रहेगा.
बेशक.
But speaking of people, you just mentioned people coming out on the streets in a different country elsewhere. China में भी लोग जो हैं सड़कों पे निकल आए.
You're gonna hate me, man, because
China में लोग सड़कों पे निकल आए और मैं बताता हूँ क्यों. Because in China, people are just sick and tired of all the COVID restrictions. And Mr. Briyani, Mr. Karahi, sorry, will be shedding some more light on that. But I just want to say one thing. I don't know if we can show a clip here. Log nikal aaye hain, they're against COVID restrictions. But the pictures that I saw, everyone's wearing a mask. सड़कों पे निकल आए हैं कोविड के खिलाफ मास्क पहनकर. I found that very
वो असल में बेचारे वो आदी हो गए हैं यार. वो आदी हो गए. उनके लिए जैसे वो सांस लेना है ना, बिल्कुल ऐसे ही है उनके लिए मास्क पहनना.
Yes. लेकिन क्योंकि apparently चाइना में होता है कि not just the whole country, but even if it's a small town, if one person sneezes or coughs, they shut down the whole city. Shut
it all down. You know? So, and listen, I love China because I love Chinese food. I love chicken corn soup and fried rice. Okay? And chicken, you know, with the peanuts and cashews.
Oh, yeah, that.
And mixed vegetables. यार लजीज खाना बनाते हो यार तुम लोग, कसम से. लेकिन ये जो इतना मतलब एनल किस्म का ये जो आप लोगों का प्रोटोकॉल जो है ना, ये वैसे मुझे इस्तेमाल करना था ये वर्ड या नहीं यार, नो, लेकिन
काट देंगे.
नहीं काटना मत यार, एमन ना काटना प्लीज, क्योंकि it's true, man. The way, you know, Abdullah, I used to see videos, man.
Yeah.
You see a guy come out, you get these trainer guys, they come out and they're like, and they start spraying him. They spray him down left, right, center, take his clothes out, put new clothes on him, and throw him back into the car, and he goes off. You know, and he's clean, he's COVID-free.
Yeah, he's COVID-free.
Right? So, listen, all these people that are demonstrating and protesting, good for you. Everyone has the right to their own opinions about this issue, about COVID. लेकिन मुझे यार ताजुब की बात है यार, और बड़ी अजीब बात है वैसे अगर देखा जाए कि this whole thing started in China, didn't it?
It did.
And we know how rigid and strict China was to try to wipe this off the face of their nation. They were so embarrassed by the fact that
it's been guilt-driven.
Guilt-driven, right? But now we're having people coming out on the streets protesting against these restrictions in China. I'm just wondering how the WHO feels about that.
Who?
What are we, owls?
कौन?
हम क्या उल्लू है?
ये who कौन है?
Yeah,
अच्छा,
WHO है ना,
who? Who's who?
World Health Organization, is what it's called? Yeah, WHO, वही.
हाँ.
Or CDC. How do you feel about the most rigid country in the world when it comes to COVID restrictions? When there are people coming out and protesting, how do you feel about that? So probably got an angar under your butts,
Yes.
right now, don't you? Got a little fire under your ass.
Oh, फिर से
Sorry,
क्या हो गया?
sorry. I'm just wondering.
Anyways, China की बात हो रही थी.
हाँ, China के बारे में.
You said it yourself. We love the Chinese.
Oh, we love the
their food. We love China.
I love China.
Well, you know who else loves China?
Uh-oh.
Good old Don.
Amazing segue.
Good old Don. I love China.
China. He actually does love China.
He does
man.
love China.
It doesn't matter how much he talks against China. I know he loves China because most of his business comes from there, man.
Yeah, almost all of it.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, and his food.
His food too. I don't know. I don't know if he isn't. He doesn't really like the dog stew,
Yeah.
but he likes everything else.
The dog? Did you mean the dog stew or
Yeah.
dog stew?
No, I meant the dog stew.
The reason I mentioned Don is because the reason he's been in hot water once again
I'm gonna get killed, man.
for the millionth time is because he had a little dinner for a few friends and he invited Kanye West
Oh yeah, that's
and some guy called Nick Fuentes, who's known to be anti-Semitic and white nationalist kind of guy.
What did Kanye West talk about? It was pure anti-Semitism, wasn't it?
It was, मतलब
और उनको invite कर रहा है.
Kanye West जो है वो मतलब वैसे तो क्या है, क्या कहना चाहिए यार?
लेकिन यार अब्दुल्ला दाद देनी
African
पड़ेगी यार इस
American.
ट्रम्प को यार. इसके जो गट्स जो है ना, या तो गट्स हैं या बिल्कुल बेवकूफ आदमी है, मुझे नहीं पता. I don't know, man.
बेवकूफ तो नहीं. No, but you know why people have been telling people have been saying on the news कि यार ये Don's done it again. We can't believe he's done this. लेकिन यार he's just being himself.
Yeah,
This is what he does.
How has anything been different?
This is what Don does.
Why are you
आप लोग क्यों परेशान हो रहे हैं भाई?
परेशान और सरप्राइज हो रहे हैं?
No, but
और इसमें बुराई भी क्या है यार?
the highlight of that दावत
हाँ.
was not the whole thing. The highlight was कि Kanye जो एक for the audience who don't know Kanye West, he's a black rapper.
उर्दू के एक्सेंट में करो यार.
Kanye West जो एक काला रैपर है.
यार
काला रैपर है वो. मतलब रैप करता है वो.
रैपिंग करता है.
गिफ्ट्स नहीं रैप करता वो.
क्रिसमस का टाइम हो गया.
गाने रैप करता है.
अच्छा.
And he asked Don कि भाई Don भाई मैं प्रेसिडेंट बनना चाहता हूँ. Would you like to become my vice president? And that apparently really pissed Don off.
No, are you kidding me? Are you serious? Are you serious?
I watched an interview with Kanye West and he was laughing about it.
No, man.
He said the dinner was going fine. I was enjoying the food. And so I thought I'd just throw it out there. I asked Don, sitting across the table, okay, hey, Don, what if I run for president? Would you like to be my...
I'm sure they were joking, man.
Yeah, they were joking, but Don got upset.
Sitting there, you could see it?
Yeah. He had a mouthful of dog stew.
Dog stew?
और वो फिर वो एकदम से
What are you talking about?
बहरहाल इस पे हम ब्रेक लेंगे. जाइएगा मत. आज हम आपके लिए ना कोई स्किट लाए हैं, ना कोई मेहमान लाए हैं.
बिल्कुल ही बदतरीन, बहुत ही घटिया वाहियात किस्म का हम एक सेगमेंट करेंगे.
सेगमेंट लाएंगे या लाएं. लहंगा. We're going to talk about the FIFA World Cup 2022 being held in Qatar नहीं कहते.
Qatar कहते हैं.
Qatar.
And you
Qatar.
in the West, I want you to say Qatar.
Yeah.
Qatar. Say it.
Save this emotion for after the break. We'll be back soon. Oh, अच्छा वो आ गए वापस. क्या कर रहे हो यार?
Yeah, I'm getting very emotional, man. This is
a very emotional topic that we've picked. आज हमने इसीलिए हमने कहा कि ना हम आपको हंसाएंगे ना रुलाएंगे.
नहीं रुलाएंगे.
नहीं,
क्यों रुलाएंगे वो? उनको मतलब उनके जज्बात जो है ना उसको वो.
आज हम आपको रोनाल्डो लाएंगे. Oh, that was so corny.
It's so bad, man. But very good. Actually, that was actually one of your better ones.
We're going to be talking about the FIFA World Cup today.
Yeah.
So FIFA आज just for you guys for your knowledge, it's November 30th. और FIFA World Cup जो शुरू हुए कितने 2 हफ्ते हो गए हैं?
2 हफ्ते हो गए हैं. We're at the end of the first.
We're almost at the end of the point. I think 8 teams are through plus another 2. Actually, yeah. Let's start with this.
10 teams are through, right?
Do you want to talk about the whole thing about?
Want to start with the politics about it?
Yeah,
first,
the politics, and then we'll get into the games.
Okay.
तो ये जो वर्ल्ड कप है कतर में हो रहा है, कतार में या खटार में नहीं हो रहा,
It's not Qatar.
कतर में हो रहा है, कतर में.
Say it. Say it, Gore. How about we just call you Gore?
हाँ,
Why can't you call it Qatar?
कतर नहीं निकलता आपके मुंह से क्या? क्या आपकी
क्या?
जान जाती है
Yeah,
क्या?
what's wrong? What's wrong? Eh? क्या तुम्हारा पे नहीं, I was going to say something else then.
नहीं Bharal, the thing that has been very upsetting lately is and it's not just lately. Ever since
not lately, man.
Qatar claimed or
Yeah.
were chosen, nominated as the hosts
Since then, man.
in 2014, I think.
Yeah.
तब से कतर के खिलाफ, not just the West, but even their own neighbors have been taunting them, trying to one-up them or show them down.
Is that
somehow.
right, man?
हाँ, मतलब लगे हुए हैं सब. There was the whole
एक दूसरे की गला काट रहे हैं.
yeah, chaos about Qatar won't be ready. Then they built all the stadiums. They had everything ready to go, and they said, "Oh, they've overdone it. They've spent too much. What's going to happen after the World Cup?"
Who was saying that?
अपना है यार, उनके neighbors, जिनका भी हम नाम लेंगे, guys in Group C who got eliminated today, but I don't want to say their name.
You want to say their name?
Not yet. But remember,
I think we all know who we're talking about, but anyway.
But tell us about the whole. What is the Western media
Oh man, look,
feeding off?
Abdullah, I was watching some of these damn interviews, man. You get a couple of British guys or a couple of these Euro interviewers or broadcasters, anchormen, and they're bringing up, for no reason at all, bringing up Iran's games and their highlights. They won, you know. They won 2-0. Who the hell did they beat?
They beat Wales.
They beat Wales. It's fine, okay, whatever, Wales, okay? But they won. And they couldn't stand the fact that Iran won. They couldn't stand it. So what did they do? On replays, they keep showing different fouls that weren't even fouls. You could clearly see that they weren't free kicks for the other team, but they kept talking about how vicious the Iranians are, okay? That this is part of their culture. It's part of their culture to play like this. It's part of their culture to nag the referees. It's part of their culture to influence and manipulate the game. What's the problem, man? What's the problem? It's not just about Iran, I've noticed. I've noticed that about Morocco. I've noticed that about Tunisia. I've noticed that about even Cameroon. I've noticed that about Senegal. Okay, but I just, in Saudi Arabia, just today, November 30th, they played Poland. No, who they play again?
They played no.
No. They lost.
They played against Mexico, and they lost.
Nobody in the Western media ever gave a rat's ass about Mexicans and about their status in the World Cup. Yet today it was the celebration of all celebrations on highlights. What a wonderful, wonderful performance what a beautiful, beautiful pass and a beautiful goal that first goal was. Why? Because you beat Saudi Arabia. Hey, listen, I don't have any love or hatred towards Saudi Arabia, but it's clear to me on what side the Western media is standing in this entire issue. You don't want to be there in Qatar? You don't like the rules and regulations in Qatar? Qatar. You don't like the vibe that you're getting from Qatar. Why? Because they set the rules and they say that you either follow our rules or get the hell out of our country. And you don't like that. So then in social media platforms, you got to get all these plants, right? You got to get these stupid American guys coming in their LGBT or Q shirts, which I've got no problems with. Listen, this is not about that. It's not about anything against those people or that community. But what it is against is on purpose, John Bujke, having someone there to tili lagayenge, man.
Tili laga.
Ke bhai, acha, and then they posted on their social media that this is the way that we were treated. We didn't even get a ticket. We were. What was the word that they used? That the cops took them in for about 15 minutes, interrogated them for 15 minutes. Oh my goodness. They actually gave you a cup of coffee in there too, bud. Keep that in mind. So you have a problem with the way we celebrate our morals and our identity and our culture. You've got a problem with that, right? Then don't come. Then don't sell yourself out to Qatar. Maybe we just have enough money to just buy you. Maybe that's your problem. Maybe you don't like that. Anyway, you can continue, Abdullah. I'm pretty pissed off right now, man.
I wanted to let you vent and share your opinion. Not your opinions, but
it's not just mine, man.
You just gave a couple of examples. There's been a multitude number of stories. Lekin, let's not dwell on that.
No, but am I wrong in what I'm saying, man?
No, definitely not. लेकिन पॉलिटिक्स का हमने कवर कर लिया हारून साहब ने अब हम गेम की बात करते हैं हो क्या रहा है हो गया so 32 teams started the tournament. There were 8 groups of 4. The top 2 would qualify into the next round of 16. तो अभी तक आज की तारीख तक कितने हो गए हैं? I think 10 have qualified.
Yeah.
I'll run through them really quickly. Netherlands and Senegal in Group A. Group B, England and USA.
Oh.
Iran is out. Wales is out.
Oh, you must be very happy about that. Iran's out.
And then next we have Argentina.
Yep.
Who lost the first game against Saudi and then they won the next 2.
You got to get
convincingly.
आज
बड़ा ज़बरदस्त खेला. I was watching that game and I thought the Poland was a club team.
Yeah.
They were playing the Argentinians simply toyed with.
I was just going to say it was like men against boys. That's what it was really like.
लेकिन अब मुझे ये चीज़ अच्छी नहीं लगी कि Poland lost that game and they still qualified just because Mexico had a couple of more yellow cards than they did.
What the hell is that, man? That's what you're basing. You know why? They changed that rule just while that. I think they changed that rule today.
They must have.
About the yellow cards. You could have done shots on goal. You could have done attempts on goal.
Yeah.
You could have done all these things. What did you do? You picked yellow cards.
You could have done number of goals. I don't think
number of goals, man. They didn't even count the goals for.
They look at the difference, but how about the number of goals for?
Total goals for.
Yeah. Or they could have based it on total saves, and Poland could still have won. But at least it would have been based on
something legitimate,
skills, not something that it's not. It's down to the referee's discretion. A yellow card.
That's almost like Abdullah. That's almost like in Olympics when you figure skating, you leave it up to the judges to do the scoring.
Yeah.
I don't know how fair that really is, man.
I don't think. Yeah, that's. I've never understood that.
This thing is the same thing.
वो बहरहाल एक अजीब कहानी है. खैर, I wanted Mexico to go through just based on that, on how they played today. They had a wonderful game against Saudi.
And the Polish are racist.
और
Sorry. Did I just? Okay, sorry.
और उनके sausages हम खाते नहीं, so I don't know. We can't say much about that. Group D, France and Australia are through. Tunisia, yeah, they played their hearts out. They beat France 1-0. They scored 2 beautiful goals. I thought the first one was onside.
It was onside, man. It was onside.
It was off by maybe a centimeter.
Just by a hair, and you're calling that? I've seen so many goals that have been allowed way worse in terms of offside than that.
Yeah, if this game was being played in the 60s, that would have been a goal. लेकिन आज टेक्नोलॉजी इतनी आगे है कि भाई एक आपका नाक का बाल भी आगे निकल गया. नाक के बाल भी अगर आगे वाकई लाइन से आगे निकल गया तो आपका गोल नहीं काउंट होता.
नहीं, लेकिन Abdullah, not even that, man. Even the technology nowadays, they still wouldn't have called that offside in some of the games, but they had to call it offside.
No, but even if they did call it onside and they won the game, ये ऑस्ट्रेलिया और डेनमार्क के गेम में पता नहीं क्या हो गया यार. How the Australians beat the Danes?
Denmark?
Danes have been they were the Euro champs back
They're
in
a world-class team, man. Australia hasn't come out of the group stage in since what?
I don't know, since the beginning of time.
Yeah. Since the Jurassic.
मुझे लग रहा है वो डेनमार्क वालों को गर्मी ज़्यादा लग गई. कतर की गर्मी बर्दाश्त नहीं हुई, and Australians are used to the heat, so
they're used to the outback.
तो मैं खुश नहीं हूँ. We still don't know.
Are you getting a tinge or a boo of a little bit of something that Abdullah is trying to hint at? Maybe like the Danish, the Danish, the Polish,
the Polish sauces, the Danish.
गोरे चमड़ी के लोग, अच्छा कौन?
दानिश भाई नहीं रहे. वर्ल्ड कप से निकल गए दानिश साहब. अच्छा, कल हमें पता चल जाएगा कि स्पेन, जापान, Costa Rica or Germany, which is a tough group, who's going to go through. I want Germany and Japan to go through just because I like them.
You think so? Germany's still got a shot, don't they?
If they win, if they beat...
so there's no goal differential issue, no yellow card issue there.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, they should beat Costa Rica, right? On
of
paper.
Course they should beat Costa Rica.
So they'll have 4 points. And then between Spain and Japan, if it's a tie, a draw, then Germany still has a chance if they beat Costa Rica. So that's an interesting. But if Japan somehow beats Spain, then Japan and Germany go through.
What? But what about the goals for? Keep in mind, they're all going to have
and the
6
yellow
points.
cards. We have to call
And the yellow cards. No, but because I think Spain won by a score of 7-2.
Look, Spain has 4 points.
No, but they scored 7 goals in their first game.
That's
going to make a big difference.
That's going to make a big difference. So,
right?
So ideally, I think Germany is going to want to win their own game, and they would prefer that Spain beats
Spain,
Japan.
Yeah. Man, the mathematics in this is crazy.
That'll be an outright win for. But I want Japan to go through.
Let's talk about something exciting now. We're talking. First, Spain gets through. Spain and Germany get through.
Yeah.
Let's leave the round of 16. Let's leave the knockout stage. Let's even leave the. Okay, we'll get to the semifinal.
Okay.
Who are your 4 teams?
Yeah, let's talk about that. I'll give you my 8 first.
Oh.
I'll give you my. Let's talk about the 4. हाँ, time नहीं है क्योंकि हमें चाय पे जाना है.
चाय पे जाना है.
चाय तैयार हो रही, कड़क चाय.
कबाब रोल्स भी. जिसमें मिर्ची होंगी यार. Sausages हमारे देसी sausages हम खाएंगे.
Actually, I'll tell you my 4 that I want to be there, and then I'll tell you the 4 that I think will be there.
Oh, you're playing it safe. यार ये क्या बात हुई? इसका मजा है यार.
Based on form right now and pure talent.
No, just tell me. No, don't tell me who you think is going to be there, or you. Or
who do I want?
No, just tell me who's going to be there.
Who's going to be? No, so that's based on talent and skill and form.
जो भी हो.
तो उस लिहाज से मेरे ख्याल से, and again, it's going to depend on who knocks who out and.
True.
But let's just say the top 4, I think should be there or will be there is France. Sorry, man. England.
Oh.
और अपना Argentina.
Oh.
And Brazil.
Okay.
That's I'm basing that on how they're playing right now.
Okay.
But those aren't the 4 teams that I want to be there necessarily.
अब तो इसमें क्या मजा है यार?
नहीं मैं ये 4 थे based on skill, है ना? और अब मैं जल्दी से वो बता दूं and then I'll go to you.
Okay.
दिल से मैं जाता हूं because I love Brazil.
दिल से कोई बात नहीं है. I want to hear from you with confidence.
No, but I think Brazil.
कौन 4 teams हैं? कौन सी 4 teams हैं जो?
तो Brazil जाएगा for sure.
Okay.
I don't like Argentina, but they will be there. But I want Brazil and Germany to be there because they're my teams, all-time favorites. And I want Senegal. Senegal.
Out of the box.
और अपना दूसरा कौन है जिसका चांस है?
गाना तो बेचारे गाना तो गाना ही गा रहे हैं.
I would love for 4 non-Euro teams to be in the semis.
But here's what I think of the love.
अब आप बताइए.
Yeah, I don't know how this seeding works, so I don't think that they can actually have these 4 teams in there. But I'm talking about the 4 powerhouses. Who are they?
Germany, Brazil,
yep,
Argentina,
no,
or Spain, and France.
Yeah. So I think those 4 are going to be, in my mind, I believe those are the 4 teams that are going to make.
Okay, let's suppose it's those 4 teams. Then who do you think is going to win out of those 4?
If Mbappe and Griezmann and the other guy comes back out of Benzema, right? If Benzema actually can make it for the semifinals, then I think France will repeat.
अरे यार.
नहीं यार तुम emotions की बात ना करो.
मैं तो emotions की करूँगा.
Emotions की बात ना करो. Tell me who you believe are going to be confident about it. Make that bet. I'm saying France will win it again.
I have a feeling France will win it again, but I do not want France to win again. So I'm hoping that Griezmann, Mbappe, Benzema, वो चले जाएं.
निकले यहाँ से.
वो उनके Benzema की जो वो जो property की
Benz जो है ना उसको जाके बैठ के और निकले यहाँ.
नहीं उसकी कुछ गड़बड़ हो जाए, properties जो खरीद रहा है वो उसमें गड़बड़ हो जाए. और वो
अपना बाजवा जो
अम्बापे का जो अपना वो कहाँ से आए वो जिम्बाब्वे या ज़ैम्बिया में जो विलेज है ना वहाँ कुछ प्रेसिडेंट का इलेक्शन हो रहा है उसको वो खड़ा हो जाए उसमें. और अपना ग्रीजमैन जो है उसको बस
ये ग्रीजमैन उसको बस अपना वो बस ग्रीस ही हो जाए, अपना ग्रीस को लेके
फिसल जाए
अपने ग्रीस को लेके. हाँ.
No, but Brazil right now, man, they're looking fantastic.
With Neymar out too, and the other big striker out, they're still unbelievable out there.
Yeah, there's some new guy. I can't even say his name. लेकिन उसके golden ball हैं. Bleach ball हैं और he did that scissor kick that reminded me of Pele.
Yeah.
Back in the 60s.
When we were around in the 60s.
The World Cup of 58 when he first introduced that to the world.
जब हम जवान थे हम दोनों. हम वहाँ गए थे वहाँ.
हमने सिखाया था पेले को.
हाँ पेले.
यूं लात करके मार सब सीधी
जैसे
मारते
अपने-
तो उल्टा होके मार
अपने सास को या ससुर को मार रहे हो ना बिल्कुल उसी तरीके से मारो उनको
इसीलिए वो इतनी जोर से उसने मारा कि वो नेट को फाड़ती हुई बॉल निकल गई थी Yeah, no, but back in the day, there was hardly any grass on
Nothing,
fields.
man. It was
The
all
ball
worn out,
used to be
man.
bigger
It was like
and
a rock
heavier.
पत्थर था साला वो एक
और वो साला Pele जो था, I don't think any person after Pele has walked this earth with that skill. आज
Sorry.
आप ये Messi और
ready
मैं Ronaldo.
No,
नहीं,
I was
मुझे-
gonna say,
let me say, आप ये Ronaldo.
Maradona, don't tell me Maradona's
no.
not. Maradona's right up there with Pele, man.
No, right up there, but slightly below. Nobody can even touch Pele, man.
These are your emotions.
That man, no, that man. That's not. It's fact based. That man alone, I was going to say
footedly,
single-footedly won Brazil 3 cups in a span of 12 years.
12 years. That's true.
बीच में वो क्यों आ रहे थे? Because 66 happened.
Yeah.
You know, we all know what happened.
We all know what happened. 67. Oh, that's just bloody brilliant.
The British wanted to win the cup. They wanted to purchase the cup.
Purchase the cup. I just wanted to say.
And they rightly did purchase it.
It's brutal accents.
But otherwise, 58, 62, Brazil.
Yep.
70, Brazil.
70, Brazil.
Pele featured in all 3, and he single-footedly won those cups. Nobody has ever. No Messi, no Ronaldo, no Maradona has done that.
Yeah, but Ronaldo and Messi haven't been able to win one yet, man. So
वही तो मैं कह रहा हूँ भाई आप इनकी बात करते हैं.
मैं Maradona की बात कर रहा हूँ यार. The hand of God in '86 की तुम्हें याद है तुम्हें?
Because it was the hand of God.
हाँ लेकिन I mean you know it wasn't really a hand of God. Man. You know that, right? It was off his shoulder. You know that.
No,
right?
no, that was. He even admitted afterwards.
वो तो अपने
Pero almeno el fútbol
But the point is that he did that just to sell tickets and.
I'm gonna hand it to him. Yeah, hand of God to him.
Hand him nice.
He won that cup for them in '86, but
he
did it once only. '90 में he came back. He had lost. He had gained a lot of weight.
तुमने support देखा है पहले का यार? What a बेहतरीन team. यार बेहतरीन side था यार.
No, it wasn't.
Come on, it wasn't?
No. I mean, he had good. It was basically like how Michael Jordan had a good
team
circuit.
around us, good support.
It wasn't skill. It was because he carried that team. Pele carried his team for 12 years in a row.
Yeah.
Won them 3 cups, possibly 4.
Yeah. If it wasn't purchased.
Yeah, had it not been purchased by the elite.
The elite. The Illuminati.
The empirical emperors.
Bollocks.
वो 4 जीते होते. And to date, they've won the most cups, haven't they?
Yeah,
Brazil has
Brazil,
5
I think,
cups.
has the most. I think they have 5. And then who comes after them? Italy, I think, has the
Italy
next.
has 4, and Germany has 4.
France has 2, right?
France has 2, and I don't want them to win.
Man, they're gonna win this time, man. यार उनकी तुम strike, उनकी वो उनका offense देखो यार उनका. है उनका counter attack देखो.
No, but what happened to them today? They lost to Tunisia.
Oh, I gotta say something about today. About France.
Say that so we can wrap this up and go home and have chai.
Have some chai and some kebab rolls, some sausages.
क्या हुआ यार आज?
आज France ने कहा कि we've got a lot of people here in Tunisia on the Tunisian team that we feel humdardi for.
Yeah, I think so.
So we're just going to take it easy, give them an opportunity to win. I honestly feel that's what happened, man.
I feel that way, and France was surprised that the Danes, they were expected to win.
True.
Or at least draw that game. Had they done that, बेचारे Tunisia जो थे, वो निकल
जाते यार.
And then Griezmann decided to score that goal when he knew that the Danes
already went through. That's why he scored. It's so true, man. Are you sure it didn't count?
It didn't. That's why they have Tunisia has 4
Tunisia
points.
has 2, is that?
Yeah,
so they got 4 points, man.
लेकिन यार बहुत बुरा हुआ बहुत because Australia
यार ऑस्ट्रेलिया क्या है यार
तुम लोग अपना क्रिकेट खेलो यार
क्रिकेट खेलो अपने कैंगरूज के साथ खेलो यार तुम लोग
वो shrimp and the babby enjoy करो यार ये तुम लोग
good eye mate
what are you guys doing mate on the
God damn what are you doing there
go play
cricket mate do the Zealand accent you just got to do they got to do the Kiwi guys
I can't do it anymore but Australians I can all right you know Shine's been absolutely stunning this whole summer and Ricky's been absolutely he's been on the ball no what did they say
on the ball
no there's something else there He's been absolutely amazing.
You know, Abdullah, there's
Mate.
amazing. But how about the English guys, man? The English commentators, man. Sometimes when
The
you get
English.
those
Not the English, but England has a lot of Scottish commentators, and
Scottish
they're like,
commentators.
he's passed the ball to McAdam.
McAdam.
He's
O'Reilly.
He's been spot on with his game.
No, that's awesome. But how about the guy? Oh, just an absolutely brilliant strike from the wilderness.
From the wilderness.
From the
He's
wilderness.
just stepped out from the forest, wearing his barbaric clouds with the skills that man has shown. Oh, blimey.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh.
अच्छा इसी के साथ ख़वातीन और हज़रात हम इजाज़त लेंगे और दुआ करेंगे कि क़ुल हुवल्लाहु अहद अल्लाहु समद लम यलिद वलम यूलद. Who's the guy? This guy needs some water. We're gonna wrap this up because ये साला अंग्रेजों का मजाक उड़ा रहा है.
ये कुछ हो गया मुझे यार.
But thank you.
पढ़ते ही मुझे वो दौरा पड़ गया.
Actually, it's not the end of the show. We'll be back after the break with our last segment.
With our last segment. I don't know what's going on with it. यार एमएन जरा पानी लेके आ यार.
Don't go anywhere. जी आ गए आप लोग वापस?
क्यों आए?
ब्रेक से.
नहीं क्यों आए?
क्या तोड़ के आए आप लोग? ये ब्रेक क्यों कहते हैं?
ये हम क्यों आए वापस
Why do
यार?
they call it a break?
गर्दन जो है वो
Why can't it be a better word? Like
मुझे कुछ नहीं पता. मैं यार
a leisurely
मुझे डबल चिन नजर आ रही है.
expedition into timeless horizons. Why did they call it a break? बहरहाल
I don't know what the hell he just said.
I don't know what I said. आज हम आप लोगों को एक बहुत अच्छा सा एक सुहाना सा गाना सुनाएंगे. गाने का नाम है एक चुम्मा तू मुझको उधार दे दे, और ये फिल्म छोटे सरकार जो 1996 में आई थी,
अभी शेर सुनो तो
ये गोविंदा और शिल्पा शेट्टी पे फिल्माया गया था. उदित नारायण साहब ने इसको गाया है. म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर हैं आनंद मिलिंद और रानी मलिक ने इसके बोल लिखे थे. प्लीज गाना सुनते हैं. आज हम भी सुनेंगे आप लोगों के साथ, आपके साथ बैठ के आपके बराबर.
is
I want to hear the song.
off the charts right now.
चलो सुनो.
I don't know man.
ये क्या था?
नहीं क्यों था? क्यों था? Why were we exposed to this kind of what do you want to call it? Larceny? Like
No, actually it was a catchy song.
it was a
But
catchy song, but did you see like
the moves?
the level of chochorapan that I saw in that?
Yeah.
Even me and you can't do that.
No, it's unmatched, unmatchable.
We're not even that
Unmatchable.
chochora. Oh, maybe not.
लेकिन कढ़ाई मिस्टर कढ़ाई,
Yeah.
सबसे बड़ा सवाल मेरे दिल में जो उठा,
Yeah.
गाने के बोल सुन के, एक चुम्मा तू मुझको
उधार
दे दे. उधार क्यों दे दे?
ये कि लोन पे क्यों?
क्यों लो? मतलब अगर
क्यों लोन पे?
let's suppose अगर उधार दे भी दिया उसने, तो क्या मैं वापस कैसे करूंगा?
भाई with interest.
With interest.
और मतलब कुछ और भी करना पड़ेगा ना मुद्दत चुमा. नहीं मतलब
अच्छा.
क्या दिखाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं? क्या मतलब समझाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं हमें?
नहीं, मैं तो सीधा साधा आदमी हूँ. मैं उधार पे चीजें लेते हैं. एक तो उधार लेना हराम है हमारे इस्लाम
हाँ
में.
हमारे इस्लाम में उधार इस्लाम है. हाँ,
चुम्मा इसलिए
नहीं चुमा बिल्कुल जायज है.
जायज है.
और मतलब सवाब भी है उसमें.
सवाब भी उसमें. सुन्नत है.
सुन्नत है.
नहीं, चुम्मा अगर आपको चाहिए तो उधार क्यों भाई? आप खरीद लें उसको.
भाई just buy it on cash.
पूरे उसके पैसे आप अदा कर दें.
बिल्कुल
चुका दें.
नहीं. ये लोन की बात क्यों आई है बीच में?
लोन की ये उधार क्यों भाई? और वो भी शिल्पा शेट्टी से आप उधार ले रहे हैं यार.
Come on. What are we trying to say? Is Shilpa Shetty like not good?
मतलब वो यार वो इंटरेस्ट ज्यादा चार्ज करेगी ना फिर.
अरे हाँ यार.
She's a big shot.
She is a big shot.
It's like taking would you rather take loan from a regular bank or go to a loan shark?
To a loan shark. Yeah.
वो तो रिप ऑफ कर देगा ना, तो वो भी आपको रिप ऑफ कर सकती है.
She's a shark.
She'll rip you off.
She'll rip, just rip you to pieces.
Rip something off
Yeah, she will.
of yours.
Or hers.
Both, yeah.
I know we're not, you know, we're a little bit going off to the point where we're pushing the envelope a little bit.
We're pushing a lot of things
But
right now.
but let's be honest, man. This wasn't up to me and Abdullah to watch this song.
Yeah, no,
It wasn't even up to Awaz Entertainment. I'm not putting the blame on Awaz Entertainment for this kind of a chochora song.
I love the song. I love Govinda. I love his
Okay.
dance moves. There was a move with her sitting on a bamboo. I didn't
Yeah,
get that
what's
part.
up with that, man? What was she straddling that thing for? Hey, man. What the hell, man? Why were you listening to this crazy stuff?
I love the song. I'm sure you guys enjoyed it too. लेकिन मेरा दिमाग आज रात चैन से नहीं रहेगा, क्योंकि मैं यही सोचता रहूंगा कि
नहीं,
भाई
मैं तो सो भी नहीं पाऊंगा।
ये
तुम
आपने
तुम बात
आपने
कर रहे हो आराम की।
भाई आप लोन्स उधार पे देते हैं, पैसे हर चीज उधार पे है आजकल, गाड़ियां उधार पे ले रहे हैं, घर आपको
तुम्हारी
मॉर्गेज पे
सुई
लेना
वहीं
है,
अटकी हुई है ना।
लेकिन आपने अब चुम्मे को भी उधार पे कर दिया यार।
ये क्यों?
कितने मैं 20 साल की अमोर्टाइजेशन पे लूं कि अब चुम्मों को
Amortization.
है कि मैं कौन से बैंक के पास जाऊं मैं? ये अपना अपना स्कोशा बैंक देगा क्या मुझे चुम्मे? वैसे उनकी टेलर्स अच्छी होती हैं,
अच्छा
लेकिन टीडी की ज्यादा अच्छी होती है। मैं तो टीडी जा रहा हूँ।
अच्छा, तू TD
I
जा
don't care if they charge me more interest. I like
Oh.
TD.
You like TD? You like what's in TD?
I like TDs. I mean, I like TD. क्या है यार तुम लोग, अरुण? I like TD, Toronto Dominion.
Evan, did you catch that? Are we editing that, man?
Did you catch what?
Holy.
ये क्या बात क्या हो रही है? ये क्या?
मैं
What are you saying, man?
मैं
Catch what? I just
Catch-
said TD.
TD. You said you okay. तुम समझते हो कि हम साले सब के सब पागल जो ना बेवकूफ हैं, इडियट्स हैं? वो
नहीं,
देखो।
हमारा टाइम अप हो गया है।
हाँ।
मैं जा रहा हूँ TD।
अच्छा। TD पे जाके वो लोन
मुझे
लोन
मुझे जो मेरी औकात है, मुझे तो 30 साल की अमोर्टाइजेशन भी मिल जाए तो आप लोगों का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, लेकिन मैं आज से चुम्मे भी उधार लूंगा। On that note, fellas, folks, peeps,
Oh, we
People's-
love the fact that you guys are sticking around watching us and listening to this crazy crap.
I'm sure you enjoyed the song though.
Yeah, the song is amazing. Govinda, man, no
nacha
one.
hai.
Govinda, nobody can match Govinda, man.
No, ever.
Govinda is
Never,
the
ever.
5-tool player, man.
Never, ever.
Expressions, charm, adain, dance, acting. He can do it all, man.
And chumme,
Emotions.
and taking chumme on
chummas.
udhar.
Udhar.
Yeah.
Wrap it up, Eamon.
Let's wrap it up. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, on this same channel.
Same channel, same
Maybe
place.
not. Maybe we're going to be fired by that.
Hopefully I'm wearing a different shirt next week.
Yeah, seriously, man.
उधार की शर्ट लेके आऊंगा अगली बार में।
5 episodes में एक ही कपड़े पहने हुए हम।
हाँ, उधार के ना।
उधार के।
Have a nice week, people, and we'll see you next week, inshallah. दुआओं में याद रखिए, दुआ कीजिए क्योंकि हमें बहुत जरूरत है।
बहुत जरूरत है दुआओं की।